We are back. Yeah, Johnny. Dang.
Yeah, Johnny.
Jeez, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to SLiC Talk.
Dog.
We got Rhino. We got Ken. We got Johnny. We got Dr. Brown. And we got a special guest, Jerry Garcia.
What's up, guys?
The funny man himself. Man, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you, bro. Very random situation here, bro. I feel like I'm in a panel of like we're gonna get like a paternity test. Someone's gonna be a father and stuff.
You are the father.
And of course,
Especially if you got straight hair.
Okay. It's his nose, it's his eyes. What is it, right?
Yo, we gotta give a shout out, man. When we talking about comedy, I know I haven't brung too many comedians up besides a couple of them, SLiC, a couple of them you brung before. But seeing everything my boy Jerry doing, and I had to reach out to him. Very talented. I was like, y'all gonna enjoy it because we all love comedy. We talk comedy all day long. And as a comedian, I picked some of my favorite comedians that I like, and he's definitely one of my favorites, man.
Oh, big dog, thank you, bro.
And he's from Huntington Park, so he
big bad HP, homie. Yeah. That's right.
But yeah, Jerry, man, tell us a little about yourself, man.
Born and raised, dog. I still live there. Fool, rent control, dog. Goes a long way, bro. You know what I'm saying? It helps.
Oh, you can tell.
It helps. Definitely helps.
You heard you get fool. Like I like that. It's like that's that lingo.
Sounds like home.
I'm done.
Yeah. That's just one of 47 foods, dog. I got a quota to meet every day. No, but thanks for having me, dog. This is dope, man. I was checking you guys up, man. Big fan of sports. Big fan of the. I'm a big Laker fan, obviously. Sorry, Craig, dog, but I'm a big Laker fan. Obviously, Dodgers. We're kicking some ass right now, and
we can agree to that, Dodgers.
Yeah. I was at game 2, dog, so I felt a little like guilty for being there and losing and getting our ass whooped on Sunday, but we handled some business last night, man.
Did you see everything that happened that night too?
I was actually in the bathroom, bro, but I just started hearing all these noise happening. It started getting crazy, dude, and ran back on the field, ran to my seats, and there was like trash all over the place and stuff. It was more than it was. I was at the game, so what the cameras didn't show is that both Profar and Tatis were taunting the fans throughout the whole game.
Wow.
Of course. Between innings, during at bats and between at bats. I mean, they're turning around, they're doing gestures, they're shaking their butts and stuff like that. So there was a lot of going on that the cameras weren't showing. So, but with all that said, nobody should be throwing shit on them.
Yeah. Don't disrespect the game, man. And then first off, you're a real Dodger fan. You want to go back to the game, man. Like think about it. Like, come on, man. You paid.
It messed our momentum. We look like losers. We're already losing. We're already behind during the game.
Come on, man.
We look like sore losers, dog. I was just there. I really do care, bro. I watch a lot of Dodgers. I watch a lot of sports, fool. Like it's how it's my getaway, bro. But I was there. I was paying attention. I was hoping for a comeback, a rally that never came. And honestly, that little stop of the game, dude, it didn't help, bro.
Ruined momentum.
It really did. So. Anyways,
well, let's go Dodgers. One more, right?
Yeah, we gotta do better than that, man.
So, growing up in LA, what school did you go to?
Dude, I'm literally Huntington Park, Miles Avenue Elementary School, Gage Middle School, Huntington Park, California, class of '98, dog. Yes, sir. I played 1 year of basketball, my freshman year, Bees basketball. Remember they got Bees?
Okay.
I played Bees basketball, dog. So I was a freshman as Bees, and then in my 10th grade year. They left me in Bees. Everybody moved out. So I got upset about that. And not only that, I was a 10th grader, and then some 9th grader beat me out for my starting spot.
See?
And so then it was all bad. Like, I quit, dog. I quit. I'm out of here. And then that was the end of it, dog. That was the end. I'm pretty good at sports, bro. I'm actually really good. I coached for a long time, bro. It's just, my physicality, my genetics didn't help, bro. But other than that, bro, like I'm a good shooter. I'm a good ball handler. I know the game. I get it. I love it all, bro. But I just
what a short guy.
Short keys, dog. So you got.
I think it's
coaching.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bring you up.
Hold on.
We're gonna play Sunday mornings.
Anyways, man, I wish I was taller.
Speaking of coaching, man, Lil Birdie told me that you coach James Harden.
Bro, I do it. I'm pretty sure. I'm 99.99% sure that I coach James Harden, dog. Look, man, listen. I think I taught him the little step back travel step. That's my little go-to. That 4-step dribble. I think that's on me right there. Yeah. So, look, I coached for a long time, bro. I coached from like 01 to like 2010. I started doing comedy in 2010. That's kind of when I stopped coaching.
Yeah.
And I coached middle schools, dude. I did Markham Middle School. I did Carver Middle School, Gage Middle School. At Carver. So at Carver, 2003 Carver Cougars, baby boy. When I was at Carver, I believe James Harden was there for 1 year, dog. And we had a basketball team, obviously, and we did really well. We went all the way to Staples Center championship game, bro. At the Staples Center. We played against Gompers Middle School, dog.
And right there,
I believe, I truly, I don't have the proof. I don't have pictures. I don't have anything like that I can show you, but James Harden was on that team, bro. Like James Harden was on that team for that 1 year. He was an 8th grader, and I'm gonna say that he wasn't even the best player on the team, dog. We had a really tough, dope squad that year, bro. And he would come and go. He wasn't very consistent. It was an after-school program, so it was like kind of like a drop-in. You didn't have to stay if you want. It's kind of like Boys and Girls Club. So it's like he would show up and he'd do great. I just remember. It was James. His name was James, and he had his like dry boogers in his mouth all the time, bro. Big old nostrils, dog. You know, and he was a good kid, bro. A good kid. I appreciated when he would show up. We would win when he was there. We were better with him, but we were also good without him, dog. But again, I can't I wish we had a team picture or photo.
Nah, we just gonna have James. You gotta confirm this,
bro. For real, dog.
Just confirm this, bro. Big bro, just confirm it.
Dude, I tweeted on one time, a long time ago. I tweeted on James, did you go to Carver Middle School? He never replied, of course, dog. But
James to reply.
Check your pending.
I'm gonna hit my boy T-Man. T-Man is his brother. So I'm gonna text him and see what's up.
Just find out, bro.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Shout out T-Man.
Kiwi is his brother.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But I love coaching. I coached for a long time. I did, soccer, basketball, and I love, like I said, man. So I'm a big fan of you guys. My kids are playing sports. My kids play for Huntington Park High School right now. They're junior and seniors, dog. So bunch of little Mexican kids out there,
busy,
little 5 foot under team, do like little tire shop mechanics and stuff.
Oh my God.
But we're pretty good, dog.
Yeah,
we represent the Southeast, homie.
That's right.
That's dope.
That's
the
dope.
CIF coach. Wait, is it the coach? What's his
He
name?
Coach Reed.
He out here just
Coach-
Shout out to Coach Reed.
Coach Reed. He over the whole CIF.
Yeah. Coach Reed's been there for like 35 years.
Bro.
He even put in some work, man. He
Shout
been
out to
there
the
a long
Huntington
time.
Park basketball team.
Spartans,
Boys and
baby.
girls.
So Jerry,
Yeah,
you made some very valid points. I just want to discuss. You said one, you had to kind of abruptly stop playing basketball, right? You said somebody like kind of took your spot in regard, not took your spot, but you didn't like pretty much get picked. So you had that regard to like go into a different transition.
Well, he had a 4-step back. That's true.
Yeah. At that time, it was frowned upon at that time. I was ahead of my time.
So he was like,
back in '97, they were calling travel.
Carries and all that.
But you kind of went through some very like real parts. Like you love the game of like basketball in general, but you love sports. Can you just talk about like just those different transitions of like, when you have to quit sports and then you kind of got to try some different things? Because you say you went into coaching before you went into comedy. Like, can you just elaborate on that?
I just fell into it, bro. I know I'm a big fan of youth sports programs myself. I grew up in youth sports, bro. As a little kid, I was a latchkey kid, bro. So I was the last kid getting picked up after school from my parents and stuff because they had to work. So I was literally on school campus from like 6:30 in the morning to 6 p.m., bro. Every day on campus, waiting for my mom or my dad to pick me up after work. So that's where I played a lot of sports, dog. And I just played everything, kickball, basketball, whatever it took. Anyways, with that said, so as I grew older, I didn't know what I was going to do with my life, dog. I know I'm funny. I know I get along with a lot of people. I love kids, bro. Like, and so I went into like after school programs. Woodcraft Rangers is a big program here in LA, dog, that I started working with. And I was able to coach and mentor and do a lot of great things with kids, bro, boys and girls, bro. I mean, we taught them everything from volleyball to kickball, and that was my passion. I just kept going, dog, and I used my humor. I knew I was always funny. I wasn't funniest in the high school. I funniest in middle school. That was my humor. That was my connection with kids and just people in general, dog, with other coaches and refs. Just make fun of them, have a laugh with them. I was a funny coach, dude, and people like playing with me. And I wasn't the best at X's and O's, dog, but I just had a good time on the court with the kids all the time, dog. So it just made kids want to continue to play and stuff. So like I said, I coached all over in Watts, everywhere, bro, and it was a great honor. And it was hard to let it go once I started doing comedy and started taking off from me, because that was a real true passion of mine. Leaving sports behind was tough, man. But then obviously I have boys myself. So then I started coaching my own kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, how's that going?
Yeah, it's great, bro. I get, you know, I'm there like now. I don't have the time for it, so I do like a lot of just assistant work. You know, just come in the weekends and help out whatever I can. I drive them. I bring the snacks, dog. Whatever it takes, bro.
You probably bring the bomb snacks too.
I do all that. I do bring the bomb snacks, dog. Costco, Sam's Club, bro. On point, dog. For sure.
Jerry, you got boys?
I got 3 boys, bro.
Me too, man. All boys, 3 boys.
All boys.
I got identical twins and a little.
No way.
Yeah,
man.
All boy dads up here.
I got one. I got one.
Yeah, I got teenagers, dog, and so you know how that goes. Teenagers are always mad, dog. You know,
eat you out the house. Man, you always at Costco.
I was hungry, dog. Every day. As soon as I wake up, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'm like, me too, dog. Sleep it off.
I was laughing because I remember the first time we took them out to fast food, and they didn't want a Happy Meal.
Oh yeah,
and that's how I knew. I'm like, what? Nah, I said, you want a Happy Meal? I start ordering. I don't want a Happy Meal. I'm like, what do you mean you want a Happy Meal?
I want that number 3, homie.
Yeah. I want the one with the 2 burgers. And I'm like, what? Yeah, that don't do nothing for me. I'm like, damn. Now you start realizing. And I told my wife, I said, man, this shit is crazy, bro. It's crazy because you start really seeing, like, now they're going to be 13, twins. And you start looking at me like, dang, bro, like, you really are me. You know what I mean? Like, it's like crazy. You're like, this is crazy, bro.
When they graduate from Happy Meals to Big Macs, dog, that's a big day for you, dog. Like, that's like, oh, dog, I got to get a second job now.
Yeah, that part. They want the more expensive shoes. They want
Let me ask you this, Jerry. Who are some of your comedy inspirations? Who made you want to get on stage and do your thing?
Obviously, George Lopez is the first person I always go to, dog. George Lopez. That's who, I'm 44 years old, dog. So that's who I saw growing up. Like, bro, there's a brown dude on TV, bro. He's like sweating and Mexican just like me. Like, I want to be that guy, bro. But I also studied comedy a lot. And my favorite personal comedian is, without a doubt, Chris Rock, dog. Chris Rock is my guy, bro. That's the guy, his writing skills. I'm a joke writer, bro. I like to, I don't go off the riff a lot. I actually write jokes and material. And because of Chris Rock, dog, I used to see Chris Rock just come out with like the Black and Better, Black and Bigger, Blacker, bro. Like that's the one that for me just it was on from there, bro. It was on. That's fine. Watching him do his thing and studying him, and it was for sure Chris Rock, dog. That's great, without a doubt.
And then it's so crazy because I realized that too now and then. I know a lot of Hispanic younger comedians that's coming up, and now you're that. Yeah, inspiration from them. So how does that feel on that angle now, knowing that you looked up to George and now you got these younger guys talking to you like, man, you're dope, bro. Like, bro. Advice?
Just like that, you wake up and you're old one day, dog. Just real quick, bro. I started when I was 29. I'm 44 now, dog. So I've been doing this 15 years, bro. So, but yeah, the last 3-4 years, I'm mentoring more and more young comics, bro. Taking them on the road with me. I'm able to do that. Before, I wasn't able to afford to bring people with me. Now I can. I stay busy enough where like, I got dudes like you know, some people have holes in their area code. I got comics in their area code. Where like I go and when we link up and we write and we work together, we collab, bro. You know, Chicago, Denver. I was just in Denver last week, bro. And there's comics everywhere where we just link up and they do look to me now, and it's pretty interesting, dog. It's a trip, and I just help them. I'm more like I said, I'm a joke writer, dog. So the craft, the art of writing material is important to me. So I do like to sit down with these cats and just write material, dog.
That's what's up,
man. Hell yeah.
Oh, definitely. Hey, you know, we had our answer. We had Ken answer this question. You know, can you tell us what's the difference between a comedian and a comic?
Well, again, that could be seen various ways, dog. A comedian is literally the guy who's funny and entertaining. And then there's a comic, like a true comic. I don't know, bro. Like I've never really thought about that, bro. To me, they could be the same and they could interlap a lot. They intertwine a lot, dog. You know, they could turn into morph into the same person almost. So I consider myself a comic. But comedians also. I'm also a comedian, dog. Like that's what I do. I do comedy. Fool. Like I don't understand.
So I remember I said the same thing because I told him my story when I met. I was at actually George Lopez golf tournament and I met D.L. Hughley. So I had just really started getting in the game good. I'm like, fuck, this is my first time ever being around like these dudes that I don't fucking watch it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm kind of nervous, but I'm not. I'm like, I got to go introduce myself. Yeah. So all these people going to say, hey, what's up, D.L.? You know, Cedric's there. All these guys. I'm like, damn, this shit crazy. So I walk up to him like, hey, what's going on? At that time, I was saying, I'm comedian Ken Marshall. Like, I will always say that when I introduce myself. Hey, like letting people know that, hey, I'm a comedian. He was like, why you tell me you a comedian? Why you say comedian Ken Marshall? I'm like, oh, I don't know. He was like, so you a comedian or you a comic? I'm like, I did not know. So then he says, a comic, everybody's a comic. Everybody in this room can say something comic. You know what I mean? Like something funny. Yeah. A comedian takes serious situations that people don't normally laugh about and make that shit funny. Like
I twisted it the other way around. Like to me, like I consider myself a comics comic, like a comics comic. Yeah. But there's also comedian. Like I'm a professional, basically. At the end of the day, I'm a professional. Yeah. Right? So, but I see both sides of it, bro.
And that's why I said I like watching you, because I'm like, some comics, like, you're a comic. You watch people and you like, you can't see yourself going to buy tickets for a show. Why would I buy tickets to a comedy show? I'm a comedian. But then there's some people you like, I actually enjoy watching you. Like if you drop on Netflix, I will go watch it.
Correct.
Like a Chappelle. No matter what, we all gonna go watch him because we respect the craft. And you know what I mean? And that's what I was saying. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I didn't think about it because I was like, what do you mean? A comedian, the same thing you said? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
It's the same shit.
Right. Yeah, we weren't trying to confuse you, fool. No. You know what I'm saying? But can you tell us some of the young up and comedians that you have watched coming up and that you like?
Oh, there's a bunch of them right now, especially Latinos right now. Fool, it's the time to be a Latin comic right now, dog. There's a lot of like Ralph Barbosa, Renee Vaca, Ken Flores, the homie Alfred Flores, Concrete, dog, Duno. A lot of us doing our thing, selling now, bro. And again, we're at this moment right now in 2024. It's a beautiful thing. A lot of us are collabing, working together, and it's very inspirational, bro. Because when I first started, it wasn't really like that, bro. There were a lot of gatekeepers at the time, and you got earn your stripes and you gotta work your way up and you gotta open for this long, so forth and so on. But now these guys with social media, bro, we just blow up from one day to another and they just become stars overnight, bro. And not only, but they do something with it, bro. They're actually doing something with it. They're not just fucking around, and they're actually taking it serious, though.
I feel like being a comedian is probably the toughest job in show business. You literally are up there by yourself and you have to entertain an entire room. And I've always talked to Ken about, different perspectives of being up there by yourself. And last time we talked about situational awareness for a comedian and being able to read a room. When you're able to get up there and recognize what's going on in that room, what kind of things are you picking up as you step on stage?
Well, I got a lot of different material for a lot of different audiences, dog. I could go clean. I could go blue, dog. I could talk about what's current events. I could talk about old shit, dog, old head shit. So I do like to feel the crowd where I'm at. One of my favorite rooms to do is Chocolate Sundays, dog. I get to do Chocolate Sundays a lot. Shout out to Lonnie and Pooh and everybody, Pookie and everybody out there, man. I'm one of the few Latinos that gets to do Chocolate Sundays very often, bro. So and I appreciate them for that. I keep getting welcome back, and I love those crowds, man. Such energy, dog. As soon as you got a sold out crowd on a Sunday night, 2 shows, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, sometimes a third, and you just go out there and everything is fire. And I love just being able to it's mostly an all black audience, but dog, it's there's a little bit of everything sprinkled in there within, and it's a beautiful thing to see everybody just come together, dog.
Well, that's the love we have. It's that brown pride, just black. We just we like family when we come together. Still, because we come from the same. We from the same, so we kind of relate. And man, I'm mad. I wanna say this comedian name. He had a special. He a young cat. Hispanic cat. He sound like he. That's him. He sound like he drunk or something, or he like real. That's slow. Hey, and you know what's crazy? I saw his little thing on Netflix, right? And I was just like, you know what? Let me check it out. And I just checked it out.
Slow pace, dude.
I found it really funny, and I was just like, wow, this is really like, you know what I mean? Because like I never heard of him. Until where I saw him like. I never even heard he got a Netflix and it was just like the buzz of people. So I was just like, I said, let me check him out. And I saw and I was like, I'm glad I did. Cause then like probably like, I'll say probably a week later, I heard him on Power 106. And he was talking and stuff for Big Boy or something. He was with Big Boy. And so I was just like, what? And it was just like, oh, okay, this dude is really doing this thing. Like, you know what I mean?
He went from 0 to 100 real quick, bro. Real quick story. Shout out to Ralph Barbosa, the homie from Dallas, Texas out there, dog. So he used to like do spots for me and open for me when I would come out to Dallas, dog. And he's young cat, bro. He's young, 22, 23. Very funny, dog. He's always with his notebook, writing, hilarious dude. And then he got his opportunity pretty quick through HBO, started checking him out, and he got on this show called Don't Tell Comedy, and it's just one of his clips went super viral, dog. Yeah. It was a simple joke, a bit about Texas life versus Cali life, dog. About being able to own guns or weed or something. It's a funny thing, bro. But like. And it's a hilarious bit, and that shit just went like 10 million views like overnight, bro. And then from there, he just started taking off, bro. And he's been doing. He's amazing, bro. He's great, dog. He got blessed by Mr. Dave Chappelle himself, bro. Dave Chappelle went to he came out to LA to the Improv, and Dave Chappelle went to see him. And he literally brought him on stage and blessed him. Like, this is one of the next guys, bro. So very proud to be a Mexican American Texan, bro. And he's a great guy.
Shout out, Ralph.
Shout out.
Right, definitely.
And shout out to you, man. I just realized too, you started doing because I met Jerry. We were just talking about this fucking in the show in the IE. A clean show at the I don't know if it's
we're like a Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's or something in Ontario, California.
Yeah.
But to see you doing skits now.
Yeah,
like actual video. I'm like, how does that feel?
Well, that's where it's at, bro. It's awesome because I love, acting's my next shit. I've done a little bit of acting. Yeah, I got to do like the George Lopez show, the Lopez versus Lopez show on NBC, and a few little spots here and there, little commercial stuff here and there. But it's like I'm catching an acting bug, and that's where it's at. Skits and reels, dog. That's where it's at, bro. We're doing this Batman and Robin stuff with concrete.
That's what I was gonna say. We can grab a clip in between this when you drop this.
Having a lot of fun.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, that is.
So with that
that's just hilarious.
Shout out to the homie Concrete. That's all in his head, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Concrete.
Yo, bro, like I'm gonna do the Batman skit. I need my Robin, and I can't think of anybody else but you, dog. And
they had the Joker or the Riddler.
We had the Joker.
That shit was hilarious.
And I like it's Robin with the mask, but with the glasses.
Bro.
We even had Gabriel Iglesias do a little guest appearance. He was playing the penguin and stuff. So yeah, bro.
So can we? I mean, I don't know who's watching, but we need to let the world know we need a Latin Kings of Comedy.
Right?
Oh yeah,
bro.
Can we get that? I mean, I feel like it's due. It's overdue. It's been overdue.
I'm sure
it's way overdue.
I'm sure it's in the works, dog. There's a lot of great talent out there, man. I like to think that hopefully I could be considered for something like that.
Stan Lathan and his brother. I know y'all probably watching.
Or you could put it together.
Y'all did Kings of Comedy. Yeah, can we get something going for the Latin comedy?
How about you put it together?
Jerry Garcia right here.
People off.
Somebody owns the rights to Latin Kings of Comedy. Somebody owns it. Somebody owns the rights to Latin Kings of Comedy. So I don't know. So some kind of people have tried to do it before, dog.
Well, we could just call it the Latin Mount Rushmore.
No, Latin Jefes of Comedy.
Ooh, that's a good one, dog.
The Latin Jefes of Comedy. I'm about to hit the guy and say, man, we need to get hit, man, with Sam Manuel.
All I need is 5%. All I need is 5%. We're good. That's it.
We'll run with that.
Are you keeping in contact with sports or anything right now?
A little bit, like I said, a little bit of everything, bro. I'm looking forward to the Lakers, dog. Obviously, dude. I'm always that guy that blindly follows LeBron wherever he goes. And as long as LeBron's wearing the purple and gold, bro, I'm gonna root for the Lakers, man.
Right.
I'm 90s, so I'm a big Magic Johnson fan, big Michael Cooper fan. Shout out to Michael Cooper making it to the Hall of Fame, dog. So excited, bro. I've been dude. Look, obviously I'm very skinny myself. When I was like 8, 9, 10, when I discovered NBA basketball with the Lakers winning championships and going to the championships, to the finals, I used to wear my socks all the way knee high, just like Michael Cooper, dog. Number 21 is my favorite number, bro. I'm a skinny runt like he went to New Mexico State, which at that time when I was 8, I thought that was actual Mexico, bro. I thought it was Mexico, bro. I go, this is the darkest Mexican I've ever seen in my life, bro. So Michael Cooper, for sure, man. So happy for him.
What was your favorite Laker team?
Laker team has got to be, it had to be Magic Johnson 91 when they lost to the Bulls.
Oh,
good team.
Yeah, bro.
That was a good team.
But
Where they got injured, so like.
Yeah. But I also like obviously the Kobe years are dope. I was a big Ron Harper fan as well, dog. Ron Harper's
you like defenders. You like defenders, bro.
Yeah, for sure, dog.
If you got to go women basketball right now, who are you watching?
Of course, the Sparks, dog. A little bit of it. I dabbled in it. Are they getting the first pick this year? Because they didn't do too good, dog.
We're supposed to get the first pick.
Because women basketball, speaking of women basketball, Juju. Dr. Brown.
I mean, we're all from Los Angeles.
Did you hear about that?
What happened?
This gentleman, I met Juju my first time thanks to this gentleman right here.
All right.
People who had SLiC, she came to the venue.
Yeah.
And we met her before she was Miss You. You know what I mean? It was like in a process, I think. And it was so crazy because I didn't know who she was. And that's how you know somebody special. So we were at the party and see people having drinks and stuff. And he was watching, I think it was a watch party or a Super Bowl party or something. And they said, hey man, everybody put the weed out. Ain't no smoking right here. We're like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? Like,
Juju.
Yeah, they said Juju. Come on, who the fuck is Juju? And they was like, because of she been an athlete in high school, you don't want all that stuff around her, you know. And I was like, when she came in, I'm like, and then that night, I went home and looked her up. I'm like, who's this girl that everybody praising? I was blown away.
Real deal, bro. She's a real deal, dog.
Yeah. And she just got Gatorade.
She just got Nike and Gatorade.
Shout out Juju Watkins, y'all. That's what
Los Angeles, California.
I think it's one of the biggest deals too for a woman.
Yes, she should. For college, I'm expecting her to be one of the higher paid athletes out there. I'm almost done calling them student athletes.
Well, I think she should just
professionals.
go to the league.
Yeah.
I mean, she should have that option.
She should be the first one to be able to declare early.
What do you think, Johnny?
I mean, she's special enough. It'll be hard to follow. But these girls like it's a lot of girls dunking right now. I mean, really
it's the
dunking.
Evolution, yeah.
And it's like the game is really evolving. So. And you know what? Why not? It's a lot of pathfinders out there, and I believe she's one of them.
Definitely. I mean, and it's going to be a lot of big names. You got Betts out of UCLA. We got Flo, that you mentioned before. Now we got Paige, and we got Juju.
I think all those girls would dunk on Johnny.
Easy work.
Betts.
Betts from UCLA.
Yeah, talk about her because I think people don't really know who she is.
Well,
in relation to Mookie?
No, she's about. I want to give her about 6'6". She's tall. She plays inside. Great hands. We went to go see her last year. Great footwork. She catches into the post. Right jump hook, left jump hook. She can pass out of the post. She really doesn't have much of a weakness.
Power forward?
No, she plays center.
Yeah, she's really nice.
Yeah, she can shoot it a little bit.
How tall is she?
I want to say about 6'6", 6'7" or so. Just a big body.
6'9" in heels.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
But UCLA.
Angel?
I mean,
he's down. Relax.
Let's relax. Let's stay focused.
Let's stay on this. Okay.
But no,
just
just
beside yourself.
it's going to be a lot of talent, in basketball. She's definitely going to be one of the big names. Hopefully, she comes out.
How could you say that over somebody who had the most rebounds in the WNBA?
Right. Like I don't understand.
Doesn't matter.
It's called Angel.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but talk about.
I said, could she?
No, let's not even put that there. Like
why not? She's a competitor.
Now you know that's Johnny.
Here we go.
No, it's competition.
Our producer has lost his mind yet again on another episode.
It's competition.
Asia couldn't even get rebounds over Angel Reese.
They're not on the same team. So
listen.
Competing.
Asia couldn't
Angel
get
rebound is already in the league. Okay,
yeah.
and she's
Betts
doing this in the league, so you can't do that, bro. Like
Betts is still in college.
Disrespectfully. See, you're being too disrespectful. You understand? Like, come on, bro. You can't do that. She's in the league for a reason.
Right.
And she's in there, and she's continuing. Like, come on. She didn't lead the rebounds.
Call Juju. I think he needs some Gatorade.
Something, right? God damn.
Yeah, hook him up.
Shit.
And also on the side note, Dr. Brown, I just want to say you really on top of the NIL things. For our viewers, if you want any information as far as your students or athletes, make sure you contact Dr. Brown on social media. I believe Freeman Agency, right?
Yeah, Freeman Sports Agency. I've been doing some consultation and stuff in the NIL space. And finishing up my first book here on the evolving landscape of college sports for youth parents and administrators and things like that. So yeah, if you have questions, I'll be more than happy to answer.
Does East LA College do NIL? Because I want to try and send my kids over there.
Okay, so I coached at East LA College, and for JUCO, East LA College is one of the powerhouses in the country.
I saw Last Chance U, dog.
Yeah. So I was part of season 2 of that.
That's you. Hey, shout out to Coach Ken.
Coach Ken. Yeah.
My kids really like that show, though.
Yeah. So if you have a chance to check out E-Like basketball, you'll be looking at some of
the Huskies, dog.
Yeah, Huskies, most competitive teams in Southern California.
Shout out Coach John Moses.
Yeah, what's up, John? How you doing?
Hey, what year did you play for Clippers?
9 to 11, 2009.
Oh, so you weren't there for the Eric Piatkowski era, huh, Don?
No.
Remember Eric Piatkowski?
No, I wasn't. Yeah, that was one of my favorites to watch as a kid, too.
Eric Piatkowski.
Because he just come in and look like he done smoked like 10 cigarettes, and he about to light up like 13 shots. No dribble. He's like Klay Thompson.
Yeah, only you get one of these.
He looked like he just came from 8 Mile and shit.
Yeah, for real. Hey, shout out Piakowski.
Right.
That's
You know what I
classic.
always love for the Clippers though was the guy, the commentator. Bingo.
Oh, I have Ralph Lawler.
Lawler. He's a legend. Shout out Lawler. Lawler's law. It's the law, baby.
Right. We got a story.
First to 100 wins.
There
dog.
it is.
Did were you there when oh boy was there with the whole Sterling thing?
No, so that was like right before, but I mean, it was when like me and Barron was actually on the team, and it was making its own transition right there. That was the pivotal time in which kind of you see like the camaraderie of the Clippers today, that energy. It kind of started with us because we were like the LA guys. Like we loved being back home.
Blake
no,
Griffin.
Maggette just left.
Okay.
So
And we had
Griffin.
just had Blake, DeAndre Jordan. And they were putting some pieces together. We had Rasul Butler, rest in peace. Right. And then we had Mo Williams. Right.
One of my favorites.
So like things were like turning around that corner. So like you can kind of see the shift in regard to like, there's going to be a big change.
Who was the coach back then?
It was Mike Dunleavy, and then it became Vinny Del Negro.
Oh, yeah, for that one season.
Say Vinny Del.
Yeah.
That was Rasul Butler, man. You just brought my memory.
Yeah, Rasul. Shout out Rasul.
Hey, bro, it's so crazy because I was hurt when that dude passed, and I didn't know him personally, but it was so crazy because I had met him at the Shaq All-Star comedy thing. I believe it was Arizona.
Yeah.
And Shaq used to do a comedy like that. And Rasul was backstage interviewing all the comics when they would come back after they get off stage.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's this dude right here? He was funny. And I wasn't performing. I was just, the younger comics just peeping the scene. I'm like, damn, this is crazy. So I met him, and he was funny as hell, cracking jokes. And then I met him again at a Jamie Foxx party out here in the Valley. So I'm like, what the hell, this dude? And then he passed away, and I seen on social. I'm like, damn, that's the same dude that everybody, I seen everybody posting. I'm like, that's crazy. Because I don't remember how he passed. I think it was like a car accident or something.
Yeah, he got in a car accident.
Yeah, sorry.
That's very sad.
Rest in peace, man. The world is small. You know what I mean?
But yeah, that's when I say the Los Clippers started.
Los Clippers.
That's when it started?
Yeah, because I had like this guy. I had a gardener, real cool guy. And every time I pulled out, he's like, "Hey, Los Clippers, hey, Los Clippers." Yeah. So I said, like, and then I just start saying it in practice.
But as he's
clippers, hey,
Los Clippers to you. Likewise,
all day,
For real. Oh, classic.
Now I have a soft spot for the Clippers. To me, the Clippers are like that distant cousin that you like hope he's doing well. I don't hate the Clippers. I've never. One of my kids loves it. He's a huge Clipper fan. My middle child, man. I don't know where I went wrong with him, but he's a but he fell in love with the Clippers during Lob City, dog. That was his Lob City. He's 15 right now, dog. So. But dog, for me, like I like the Clippers. Dog. I want them to. I would go to a Clipper parade if they win a championship. I think I would go just trip out. Like I know there'll be plenty of parking. It'll be great. It'll be easy in, easy out.
Oh my god!
I'm down, bro. Like I don't like how these people be like bashing on Clippers, dog. I think it's good that they're competitive, bro. I'm happy for them. Their new arena, dog. It's good, bro. Like I was a big Pooh Richardson fan, bro.
Shout out Pooh. Shout out Pooh. Man,
that era, Danny Manning, bro.
Danny Manning. I just seen Danny Manning too. I had seen him at like a basketball event because he does like college coaching now.
He does.
So I had to go up to him like, man, I appreciate it because he wore number 5 and I got to wear number 5 for the game. So like that was so dope.
Yeah.
You know what I tripped out with the Clippers when they got Dominique Wilkins, dog.
Oh yeah, that was trippy.
I'm a huge Dominique Wilkins fan. I love Dominique Wilkins, dog. So when he was out with them, bro, it was so sad to see him get hurt right away.
Yeah, that was hard to see,
sucks,
you know. But damn, yeah.
But it's that Clipper luck, bro.
Yeah,
it's that Clipper luck, bro.
Yeah, the Clippers is, but you're right. That is like Clippers like our little cousins. They like our. It's like they like our tenants. They like our tenants in the building. Like you know what I mean. Sometimes
we got our own building.
They moved out anymore.
Got that new stadium.
We had to kick their ass out. Hey, we the landlord.
Hey, it's gonna be lonely over there.
That's all right. It's all right.
Downtown.
Hey, it's okay. It ain't lonely with them banners up. Okay. Now they got jerseys up, but we got banners up. Okay, so
that's cool. Y'all still over there by Skid Row though. So you know,
it's all good. It's all good. But let's say this. All we know is
That's
we got
cool with
banners
the banners up, but there wouldn't be no banners there
over here. You know what I'm saying?
Get that money,
and I don't. Regardless of anything, Clippers can't pay for a championship.
What's this money thing that you're talking?
All right, so when Mr. Buss wanted to buy the team,
Dr. Jerry Buss.
Yeah, he didn't have all the funds. Isn't that right, Mr.
Is this allegedly? Or?
No, this ain't alleged. It's a real thing. You can look it up.
You asking the Clipper, you know.
Google it.
This NBA facts. You played in the league. I'm just saying. If you're playing 1%, I don't know.
It was on winning time, dog.
Yeah,
it was on winning. He had to sell one of his buildings in the Empire State Building, but he also needed some money. So that's when he came to a couple of guys, and Sterling was one of them.
Now, Johnny, what does that have to do with the banners?
I do not know. I really do not know.
If he didn't have that money, he couldn't buy the team.
Yeah.
He couldn't buy the team.
He couldn't make the deal.
No. He would have made the deal.
You couldn't make the deal. You wouldn't have won that year. You wouldn't have drafted Magic Johnson. That means it would have went somewhere else.
That is possible. However,
it was a fifth.
Right.
All drunk.
And what I know is when somebody else don't make a deal, we go to the next person. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna get us a deal. You know what I mean? That's all we know.
So
somebody
was supposed to be a Clipper.
No. What are you talking? You know what? Hey, get out of here.
What are you doing?
So where would Magic have gone?
Come on, man. We already know it.
Whoever would have got the number one pick at that time. If it would have went to the Lakers, who would have been the owner?
Do you prefer white socks or black socks? Answer the question.
Hey, real question though. Let me ask you this.
Take one out, put it in your mouth.
Speaking of,
hey, the higher the socks, the down to the food, right?
Yeah, right.
What?
Yo, speaking of history, dog. You know what I just thought about? Okay, so like back then, Larry Bird got drafted while he was still in college.
Yeah.
Right? Can we do that today with like Juju? Why wouldn't we be able to do that? Why can't the Sparks or somebody?
Well, they have certain rules for women. They say they got to graduate college.
But can you get her rights now? Even though she stays in college?
I think they have to change some type of rule in the league to do that. Kind of like hockey. Because I remember I went to school in Boston.
And
them dudes was getting drafted before they was stepping on college campus. And they was like,
and then the NBA, you have to be 19.
Oh yeah, they was first rounders. All pros.
Was it 19? No. They have to be older than that. What's the age? They have to be older than 19. They have to be like, it's an age to.
Yeah, I think it was 20.
And hockey?
No, in NBA.
NFL too.
One and done.
Yeah, you got to be 20. Well, it's one and done or 20.
So, I know they have
the age is 20
right,
in the
to
league.
stop them from drafting so young.
Yeah, because they ran into like that little problem where like a lot of guys was coming out, but it was all potential, and they was out of the league in like 2 years.
Right.
Yeah,
but you know NBA
so that is a problem.
But with the development that they have now, I think it could benefit the NBA to take them younger, but it would kind of take away from the concentration of talent in the NCAA.
Well, they're trying to keep them in college, right? One of the ways to keep them in college is paying them.
Right.
And then
like, why I got to go to the league right now? I'm making $3 over here.
Right. Some of them are millionaires when they leave college.
Okay.
Well, yeah, some of them are staying
multi-millionaires.
Yeah, they getting.
What about Mikey Williams, right?
I heard them, and the crazy.
Well, yeah. So it's going to be two of them at Central Florida. It's going to be Mikey Williams and Dior.
How much is Dior making?
Dior is going to be making a lot of money.
So Mikey Williams is good.
Mikey Williams,
that case,
the case is done.
Yeah, the case is done.
Yeah, so I don't know how many games they win, but I know they're going to be very exciting. They're going to be young.
Who did Mikey Williams remind you of?
They're going to be on TV.
Yeah,
they're going to be on TV.
Who Mikey Williams remind you of an NBA player?
Flash
attitude.
His attitude?
Don't he remind you of a boy from the Grizzlies?
Oh,
no.
No, I don't know about that. I mean,
if you watch Mikey Williams, he got the same energy. He's high paced, just like John Morant, but he has a bad attitude, just like John Morant.
I mean,
can't get away from the streets.
Yeah, he's gonna have to decide what he wants.
Yeah, he need a good mentor.
I had a video of him online.
I like
his homeboys. His homeboys blowing big weed in the background, and he trying. I mean, you're a hooper, but at some point in your life, you gotta know how to separate yourself. I ain't about to be in this video, bro, because I'm trying to do. You know, like.
But that's the thing. That I think that's the separation that you have with younger players and certain players that reach certain levels, because you know who is not wouldn't be as influential as influential. Did I say that right? You know what I'm saying? And not just gonna be
three tries, but
I got it out, right? You know what I'm saying? So I finally got it out there. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, because like you have to know yourself, like your surroundings. I don't care. Nothing's gonna stop me and change. I should know, and people around me, like my friends, should know. Like I don't even want you around this, or let me make sure of this. That's how you know too.
That's when you know when you in the hood, selfish.
You a little knucklehead from the hood. You don't give a damn.
Have my back on.
We don't give a damn. You know,
I have a different take on it.
Yeah.
My take on it is that a lot of times that energy that comes from the street is what makes you competitive on the court. Right. So like, it's a blue collar work at the end of the day. Like they want to see you get in there and get to work. But
carrying a pistol and getting guns.
No. I'm not saying that at all. Oh, okay. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying the competitive spirit that comes along from being around that company can help you.
For sure,
definitely. But you have to be able to separate that, and you need to have people around you who can communicate with you and be like, "Hey, look, we're gonna go hard out here, but when it's time, when the cameras come on, I'm gonna need you to." Switch it up and be, who you need to be.
I got homies tell me all the time, don't come over here.
Right, exactly. Why are you here? And those are good people, I tell you.
Right.
Those are good people, right.
For no reason.
That's real love right there.
There it is.
Yeah. Because it goes at the end of the day, if you do hang around a certain group that you end up just doing foul stuff with, it's a jealousy thing or it's a sabotage within that group.
The thing I have to do that. Because I would tell people, I would be like, well, y'all love me. That's the homies. Like, and then people like, you think, they love you, but it was like, it ain't, you thinking, you ain't seen these people in so long, or when you do see them, you showing up and they might not have what you got, or you in there, like I'll show up thinking like, oh, I just went to the park, man, and I bought some, I brought a jumper for the kids, and we all trying to, let's do something, let's all hang out. But they looking at it like, sometimes I will see homeboys just looking at me like, in the cut, like looking up and down, and I'm like, why are they looking at but it's just like, why? I'm up here trying to,
because you blinging right now. You usually ain't.
Man, see, that's hate right there.
Sound like a hater, huh? That's what happened when I sold my TV show, man.
With all this stuff.
Haters.
Right.
Manny, I got a swollen mouth right now. You want to get me talking?
I'm done.
But yeah, I mean, it's just, like you said, I like that Johnny and Mr. Brown made a good point. The hood do give you that. But I'm like, Johnny, what you think? You think you should separate yourself? Or?
Well, it just depends because first off, we have a prime example. We got Baron Davis, grew up in the hood from the east side, you know what I mean? And knew everybody. And no matter what, he knew his friends wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying? None of the homies wasn't doing that. He still kicked it. But he knew how to, move and knew where to be and where not. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's get out of here. And you knew he was still there, but you knew he out. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. And everybody gonna protect. Nobody's gonna say, oh, he think he this, he think he that. You never gonna get that because they know. Oh, even if they did, guess what? They kept it up under there. Okay. It stayed at the bottom of the damn soul.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because other than that, like that's not how he moved, and he got that respect.
Right. And then and for these young people coming up, it's really important to have a circle of people around you who can communicate with you and tell you these things. Correct. You know what I mean?
And add value.
Add value is that when people think when you grow with these people, you look at it like I'm not, in their eyes. Oh, I see you on this and I see you on that. Just because they might work a 9 to 5. And I'm like, bro, what you think is not what it really is. You know what I mean? And they eyes, they think, oh, I'm like, bro, I'm not what you think. You know what I mean? So then you feel bad when they're like, oh, yeah, my son, whoop, whoop. And they tell you stuff. And I'm like, I want to help. But I'm like, bro, I got my own bills and I'm not what you thinking that I got all this money, bro. I'm not. I don't. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like, I ain't even where I want to be in life. Like, I want to, you know what I mean? I'm not even there yet. Yeah. But it's like, how do you tell people that when they assuming, well, I be seeing you over there with you with Baron Davis. I see you with this person. I see, they watching social media. And I'm like, I don't got Baron Davis. You think, oh, yeah, I'm a Baron Davis. We just kicking ball yachts together. You know what I'm saying? We working.
No, I said this with me. Like, people think I made it until they come to my house. They're like, wait, what?
Right.
It's crazy.
You good? You alone?
Right.
It's sad, huh? It's like, man,
and then when you do proverbially make it, then you have to keep it.
Yeah.
The grind never stops.
My dad used to make me sad because he used to tell me all the time, like, how you help a homeless person? And I was like, wow. He's like, don't become one.
Oh,
I'm like,
wow.
I'm like, that's kind of messed up. He was like, no. He's like, think about it. He's like, if you homeless and he got 5 homeless people, he's like, you become homeless. He's like, now you over here
taking their trash.
With them, competing with them.
Taking their cardboard box. Yeah.
He's like, how can you help somebody if you become homeless?
Taking all the trash.
And I was all the time, like, because I used to be looking
taking all the recyclables.
You ever see, like, okay, for example, you ever see somebody driving and you would see, like, maybe just me, I'd have seen, like, a Hispanic guy and a black guy or so, and you in LA, and you'll see a white homeless person, and you'll see somebody of Caucasian descent don't give something to them. But then you'll see a Hispanic guy or somebody in the same area and they'll drive right past them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that kind of it can't put a bad spot on me because I'm like, now I just want to give to Hispanics and blacks. You know what I mean? I see that down and out, but then it may feel like you can't do that because you see.
Somebody else
I feel like they're not helping us. Like it looks like, oh, I'm not gonna give to you, but I'd rather give to them. But I never wanted to give to somebody else. Like, bro, if you got $5 and something bugs you and say give that shit. Don't even think about it, just give.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like
You got $5 like
no, but
Not for
no,
your
no,
ass.
no, every time that it said some said give, and I'm like, nah, I don't think that's right. It's the last five.
I mean, people pick and choose because I mean, you know, you got people, you know, the homeless people, the people on the freeway ask for change and stuff. So it's kind of depending on that's on your heart or whatever, you know. Well, you know what? Sometimes I do, but you know what I do? Sometimes I switch it up. I be like, man, I was about to ask you for a quarter, man.
I did that before.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I need a quarter, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And sometimes they give it. Hey, sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. And they be like this. I be like, come on, man. I gave you a gang of quarters and stuff. You know what I mean?
Said they was patting themselves.
Yeah.
Your neighborhood, your homeboys. So would you rather give to somebody from your neighborhood or somebody that you see that's really down and out? Like your homeboy got his own spot, he got a job, but he's like, man, I'm hurting right now.
Right.
Or you see somebody that's actually sleeping on the ground.
Yeah.
Would you rather give to them or would you rather give to somebody that you see like, man, you could get them and go to work and get it. But this person is obviously...
Right. Well, you know, to me, like...
you can't get to everybody. You got to vision.
I'm a Libra. I mean, that's just... Libras, we pick and choose. We choose a side. And the side, you know, I'm on would be a giving side. So it's just like... It wouldn't matter to me, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Just depending on what's on my heart. But it's just like... If I fuck with you, then it don't matter. For me, I mean, that's just what it is. Because like I really have not been cold-hearted like that. So you know, it's like just you know, because it's like, damn, why you ask me? Fuck, and I do got it. You know what I mean, or something like. So I'd be like, all right, you know. So those times where I seen people be like,
do you have it? Sometimes you be like, I don't got it, just because you like, I can't.
You know what? I probably done that before because I had to, you know, and then. But then it get me to where, damn, I got to give it to somebody else because I feel like I should have got him. And all right, you know what? You just helped the next person.
For me, it depends what mood I'm in, dog. You know, like if I just got laid the night before, you know, I'm in a good mood. Everyone's getting something. You get it, right. But if she don't call me back, I'm just like, you know what? Fuck everybody. It's a dirty world out there.
Garcia, can you talk about the writing process? Because you said you're more of a writer.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that? And then if you have any tips for like comedians who want to get into the game, how they could go about coming up with material? For sure.
No, well, it's simple. For material, it's premises, right? It's topics, dog. Everyday life. So I talk about everyday life for me. I talk about my kids, being a single father, whatnot, growing up Huntington Park, just everyday stuff, dog. And I'll write down things that I think are funny. So like for me, obviously my iPhone full, like I was getting my notes here. I throw a couple of topics of stuff that I'm working right now, dog. For example, it's all right here. So everything's here. Talk about like leftovers, like, you know, so like my girl loves leftovers and that's all I got. And she always eats leftovers.
Started the process.
Yeah. So my girl, like she'll eat like 1 week old sandwiches, dog. You know, it's like she'll eat it. She don't give a shit, dog. I can't, bro. But there's everything, all right? So there's about everything. My kids dating. My oldest kid's dating right now, bro. And he's always asking me for money. So like now I'm invested, fool. You know, so he comes like he gets home, I'm like, what happened? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, she hugged me. I'm like, God damn it! $120 just on the drink. You know. Yeah, bro. So like just different, just topics, things that make you laugh, make me giggle. I think about stuff that's funny. Even things that upset you. Yeah, things that upset you, bro. You turn shit like, you know, things like that. So like I talk again about everything, about soulmates. You know, I'm a single dad, so like obviously there's no soulmate for me anymore. Ain't nobody's out there looking for a single father of 3 as their soulmate, dog. You know, like so it's just a little bit of I'm a deadbeat godparent. Like I got a bunch of god kids everywhere.
Godparents are deadbeats though, right? Like who's coming through as a god?
I've got like 6 god kids, dog. I don't talk to any of these motherfuckers. Yeah. So like so there's like all these little topics and things that you start writing, and then sometimes you get into that little mood and rhythm and stuff like that. And there's stuff that sometimes I just forget about, and then just like, oh yeah, I forgot about that, and I come back to it and stuff like that.
Because this happened to me before. Do you ever be like, after your set, and you wrote your set, you're like, okay, this is what I'm gonna go through, and then you get through your shit, or like say for instance, like you get midway through your shit, you're like, okay, this joke, I know this is a good one. I'm about to start getting the ass, right?
Yeah.
So you get into it, and you like, and the joke might even take a little longer because it depends on the crowd, depend on what's going on around. And then you forget some shit, or you don't say some shit that you wrote. Yeah. And then after the say, you're like, fuck, I didn't get to say that.
It happens all the time. And that's okay. I'm like, but that advice from me is that you gotta let it go, fool. You gotta let it go, and that's okay because now you got something in the chamber for next time. If you come back to the same place, it's there, bro. Like something like I'll open up for like Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias, and you only do like 15 minutes for him. Yeah. So like I'm going up there like fucking just swinging away at my best shit, and I get off and I'm like, fuck, I didn't say this, I didn't say that, but it's okay. You know, I have another opportunity later.
Yeah.
And it's cool, dog. That's what you want to have. You want to have a lot of stuff in your arsenal, bro. You gotta have.
I used to get mad. I used to drive home like, damn, I didn't say this.
You know, you don't want to be up there and run out of shit. Right. Oh yeah. You want to be able to say like, I got more, dog.
Bro, but then
and you want to want more.
Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, of course. In the beginning, yeah. In the beginning, bro. Like when I first started, dog. My first probably 3 years, I had like 7 minutes of material, dog. If you ask me to do 8, I'm fucked, dog. Like I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, dude. I have no idea what I'm gonna go from here. But that's what happened. Yeah. Sometimes they'll be like, "Hey, man, hot 10." I'm like, "Yeah, I got you 10." Yeah. Bro, they'll be like, then the light will never come, and they'll just be like, "Hey, keep going, you're killing." I'm like, "That's all I got, bro. That's all I got. Get me off." You know, like it's literally like that, bro. Right. So yeah, it's a panicky situation when you run out of shit.
Do you like really remember those times, or is it just like in the past?
A blur.
It's a little bit of a ball. It's a little bit of a blur. Because honestly, I don't even remember a lot of the jokes I used to say, man. I wish I did. I didn't record a lot of my early sets. You know, a lot of it was like on pen and paper, or I would just say one time or not or whatever. And you know, it's a different time too. 2009, you could say a lot of different. You know, you could say more shit. You know,
right?
Yeah. You know, and so I used to do like jokes about my gay friend and talk shit about him, and it was now you can't do that no more and stuff like that. Right. So it's like, yeah, bro.
You ever took like for instance your first hour, right? Think about your first hour you put together. Was it just like? Well, I'm curious because like sometimes I pick other comics' mind. We talk about shit. And I'm like, I'm curious to ask. Did you take some of your best shit that you done tried out and just merge that shit?
Of course, bro. Like even when I did my special, HBO Max special, it was only 30 minutes, dog. But I did like 50 minutes when I filmed it, and then they condensed it down to 30 and stuff like that. So. A lot of those jokes were like old jokes. I was reaching back to old material that.
But you had to, because you know for sure this shit gonna hit.
Yeah, because it's gonna just the bangers, bro. Just gotta get with the bangers.
Jerry, how you handle hecklers?
Hecklers, again, that's one thing that I don't really deal with a lot because I don't do a lot of crowd work, dog. Yeah. So I don't invite that situation too much. Yeah, I do a little bit of it, but I'm very I'm very friendly on stage too. So I'm more of like, this guy knows what I'm talking about. You know, this was looking at me like he knows what's up. Oh, this guy, and so like it's one of those situations. But I don't really attack the audience. Unless needed, bro. It happens. I've been in bar shows where you have to survive, dog, and there's people talking shit, and they're turning their back on you, or they're talking over you, or they just walk by you and shit, just disrespectful. So obviously you have to like react to it, and they just come.
That's the worst.
They just attack, bro. There's situations where you have to, but I'm at this point right now where like that shit doesn't get to me, bro. Yeah. I rely on my material to keep the people's attention. That's right. And at the end of the day, it works, man.
Yeah, the heckler comes when you handle it.
Yeah.
Right. Can you tell us about a time you like bombed where you just like and what'd you do to overcome it?
Dog, it's we all bomb, bro. We all have our off days, dog, and it happens. It just get through. You just get through it, bro, and you let it go, fool. Like I just the dry mouth, the silence, bro, the awkwardness, dog. I'll tell you something, bro. That's just because my black brothers are here today, dog. But when I first started, fool, like I remember I did a black show at it was on Robertson. And man,
you laughing for a fool,
bro? Yeah,
he likes it.
What are you doing, fool?
So I got really nervous, dog, and I was young, fool. And then so I went up there, dog, and I was like, "Oh, happy to be here on Big Dick Night." And dude, and no one laughed, dog. Nobody laughed.
Crickets,
you know what I mean? Right.
And it just went downhill from there. And it just kept getting worse and worse. So now I'm explaining like It's because, you know, typically the statistics show that black people have larger penises than
right here.
My penis is not as...
Back, the other back. He ain't lying.
What I'm trying to tell you is that my penis is not as big as yours. I can show you if you want. But it just went bad, dog.
Oh my God.
I just remember people being excited to see me, like, when going up. Oh, yeah, give it up for Jerry Garcia. Hey, thanks for having me here on Big Dick Night. And just silence. So, I lost everyone, dog.
That's awesome.
That happened to me before. I that shit. But I went to a poetry night. So they had comics with spoken word, right? So they was like, it's a comedy night and it's a spoken word, like poetry. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, shit, it's comedy night, yeah. So I'll go up to all these fucking poetry people going up, speaking all that shit, people snapping and shit. This is West Hollywood. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I'm like, all right. So I'm like looking around. I'm like, I don't see no comedians. Walking in, like nobody I recognize. So he's like, all right, you guys ready for our comedian? I'm like, so I'm the only comedian? She was like, yeah. I'm like, oh shit.
No.
These motherfuckers in there with hoop earrings, ponchos and shit on like real artsy.
Hippie ass fools.
I get up there and the set that I had, this was Young King. I was talking about some ruthless shit, like partying. Like I was talking about when you how girls, when you're in the club and you go behind a girl, you start dancing with her, and her homegirl look around to see if you cute or not. And if you're not cute, she pull her way out. And I'm talking about some shit. They looking like, I'm like, y'all know what I'm saying? They like, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, do I gotta say some shit? I want to die. And I start snapping. They was looking like, I'm like, oh, this shit's over. Over. It's the most, like you said, it's the feeling that you get, bro. You never forget a bomb.
You
never forget that shit. Especially when you hit at a high level and you get the out of body experience. You're like, damn, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like when people standing up, that's just the best. Like you get that standing ovation, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, Jerry. When
people whistling and shit, you like, this is crazy, bro.
When did you know? Like when did you get up on stage and you just, oh man, I can do this. I can go out here and knock these crowds down.
I'm not to like fucking sound like big head or anything, but pretty soon, dude, pretty quick, dog. Like I just got the gist of it. I knew what it took. Like, and again, I started at 29, dog. So I was a little older, a little bit more mature. So I knew what it took. And so I knew that it took some writing, it took some time. I knew that I was gonna be good. But pretty soon, like within my 6 month, man, I started like clicking up with other comics, and they're taking me on the road, and you know, they're like, hey man, you're funny, kid, you're funny, you want to come to San Jose with us, you want to come to San Diego with us, you want to come to Phoenix with us? And I'm like, yeah. Within 6 months, within a year, then I started winning like little contests, amateur night contests at the Ha Comedy Club on Lancashire.
Shout out Jack.
Every month they had a new Faces of Comedy contest, and I won that. I won $500. I'm like, holy shit, dog. And that's what stuff like, so pretty soon, bro, within the 6 months, I had like a quick, like 5 minutes, cool little set of 5 minutes of funny material, and that just kept me going. And just kept me going. It kept fueling me, kept wanting me to keep going, dog.
Nice.
At the end of the day, bro. But you had your off nights too. You have your bad nights, of course. But I knew I could do it. I'm like, I can do this, dog. I can do this. And people's other comics talking to me, be like, hey man, you're good, bro. You're funny. Keep it up, kid. Keep it up. Marlon Wayans was one of the first ones who ever saw me at the Comedy Club. He popped in one time. I'm doing like 10 minutes up front to open the show, and he did. He's like, hey kid. Marlon was like, hey man, come here, man. Bro, you're funny, bro. Like the advice he gave me is like, take acting classes, man. You gotta take acting classes, and you will be able to sell your material. You'll sell your stage presence will improve, right? Because I look still nervous and shit up there, right? And he was all like, but that's cool little advice he gave. And then he goes, once you take acting classes and come in a year, dog, and see maybe like, you know,
it doesn't get better than that.
Yeah, it was dope.
Right.
Do you remember who gave you your first show? Who booked you?
Who gave me my book first show? At the Ha Ha, I would have to say I just went there a lot, fool, and so I was constantly there, and then just from there just started spreading out. Yeah, and then again just
was it the first Ha Ha or the second one?
The first Ha Ha, bro.
Yeah, that's what I remember. First, damn,
2009, homie, 2009, bro. Yeah, that one closed like in 2012 or 13.
Yeah, because I got married in 2011. And I did my first time there in 2012.
Yeah.
Nice. So tell us what you got coming up, new fool.
Well, man, we stay busy, bro. We stay on that grind, homie. And I got first I want to go quick shout out to Paul Rodriguez.
Yes, sir.
He just dropped a movie called Holy Cash. And I have a small role in it, dog. He just called me up one day. Yo, man, I got this little role, a couple lines if you were in. And so, but he's pushing it hard right now, and it's really funny. I saw the trailer. Holy Cash with starring Paul Rodriguez. I do a little cameo. A bunch of fools are in it too, though, man. So a bunch of cameos on it. on that movie. As far as touring, I'm gonna be at Oxnard Levity Live Saturday, October 12th. Then we're coming out to Hyenas Comedy Club, Dallas, Fort Worth. Hyenas, October 25th. Dallas Hyenas, October 26th. Then head out to El Paso, and it just continues from there, dog.
Yeah, on the ground.
Venue?
My favorite venue is, without doubt, Phoenix, Arizona, bro. Phoenix is a vibe, bro. I love it. It's like another little LA, bro. It's a little wannabe LA. They go hard, they party hard, beautiful women, dog. It's awesome, bro. I love Phoenix.
Nice. Toughest venue then?
Toughest venue? I've done Alabama, I've done Birmingham, bro, Memphis. We just did St. Louis. We did a run St. Louis, Indianapolis. Those could be a little tough, bro. Those could be, but we get through it. We make the best of it, dog. But yeah, probably that little area. We're just in Atlanta.
The Chitlin circuit.
Yeah, it's a Latino thing. Latinos come out, but not enough sometimes. So they start like sprinkling, they just filling up the room with other people as well.
So Texas, you guys do great.
Oh, Texas is my second home, bro. Love
Texas. Yeah.
Love Texas, dog. Love Texas.
Based on your journey, what is some advice you want to give back to somebody up and coming?
The best advice I could do is a little bit of what I've talked about, bro. A little bit of all that. It's just staying consistent. The writing, bro. If you really want to do this, dog, take it serious. Write original material, your own material. Don't be a hack.
Okay, don't be stealing stuff, man. Okay,
dog.
We don't like that, man.
That's like the number one. Other than that, just enjoy the process, bro. Just enjoy the journey, dog. I have a lot of fun, dog, and I have fun. I pay my bills off of this, man, and I'm blessed, dog. I really am. So the only advice I could give you is do it, bro. Like, just go and don't look back, for just keep going. If you really want to do this, go, man.
And what do you have to say to the gatekeepers, man? You know,
the good thing is that times are changing.
Like, you know,
look, thanks to social media, there's no gatekeepers allowed anymore, dog. Because you could be your own star, this, dog. Overnight, bro. With social media, could make you into the biggest platform there is, dog. So the gatekeepers are there. They're just haters, bro. And they're just gonna talk behind your back and try. But the gatekeepers are not. They're not really.
They can't do nothing no more.
They can't do shit no more, bro. Because you are your own person now. Your own social media, your own publicist, your own everything, bro. Your own production company, dog. Yeah. So you can't stop it. Before there was a lot of gatekeeping around in the early 2000s and before my time, because there was no other opportunities besides these guys. If you want to get on the show, you got to go through these guys. You want to go on tour, you got to go through this person. That's not a thing anymore, bro. It's just not. And so that's why I think everyone's just kind of like waking up to that.
Okay. Well, can you tell us your Mount Rushmore of comedians?
Mount Rushmore of comedians. I'm a big, obviously, like I said, Chris Rock, without a doubt. I'm a big Bill Burr fan.
Bill Burr.
I love Bill Burr, dog. Louis C.K. And I got to go, man, with George Lopez is obviously the person, the reason I started doing comedy was with him, bro.
Real quick, so what was it about Chris Rock?
Okay, just his writing, bro. Like, this guy, he talked about, what I was most impressed is he would talk about like current events, dog. And like, he's literally dropping a special and talking about shit that's literally happening right now, bro. The election, whatever's going on. So you know that his shit's real and on point and it's like precise, dog. So, and it just he just opened up opportunity, like, he just opened up places that I didn't know you could go in comedy, dog.
I just in movies when he was coming up.
No, not really. He's not a good actor, bro. He don't put out good movies. Dog.
Pookie, dog. New Jack City.
Just that one. I thought you were talking about I Think I Love My Wife.
I'm going to get you something.
Let me get one rib.
One rib.
You put it in my hand for a quarter.
Did you do anything of like as in the homage? Because you like Chris Rock or your appreciation for Chris Rock or like George Lopez, or is it anything on like
subtle things, bro? I think it would say like the stage presence with me and subtle with Chris Rock is I like to walk back and forth on the stage. I like to do that. I like to pace back and forth, like side to side. And I kind of caught myself doing that. And then I realized because of Chris Rock, watching Chris Rock so much, I just caught myself doing it just without knowing and shit. Just like this guy and I'm pretty loud on the mic too as well. Pretty aggressive for a small stature that I am, dog. I'm pretty loud and I take like control on the stage. So I think that comes from Chris Rock as well, dog.
And you know, Chris just made like what, $30 million from the Will Smith slap or something like that. What were your thoughts on the Will Smith?
I was so upset at Will Smith. I haven't seen Will Smith the same since then, bro. I was really mad at that dude for a long time.
I mean, every comic was
You talk about it on stage or no?
Nah, I didn't talk about it on stage, dog. But I didn't say I took it personal, but it really is not. It was not cool, dog.
Yeah, you don't do that.
I thought it was comedy myself, but
he gave mixed signals. I'm talking about this shit when I
thought it was fake.
I
couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Dr. Brown the comic.
I thought it was comedy. That makes me a comic.
Yeah, you don't get it?
Okay. Right.
You got one fan right there.
Yeah. All right.
But y'all, this has been another episode of SLiC Talk. I'm happy to have my guy Jerry Garcia in the building with us. True fan of his work, man. I appreciate watching you, man. Like I said, I got the honor of doing the shows with you and just to see your growth over the years, man. I was like, I had to reach out to you, bro. It was like,
thanks,
it's an honor for you to have you, bro. We appreciate you.
Dog. Thank you, man.
Thanks for hanging out.
Awesome.
Can you do a set right now for us?
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
for free, sure.
We're comics. I told them we hate when people say you're comics. Say something funny. Yeah, that shit is the worst thing you
Come on, man.
Do it. Yeah. Say something funny. Do it, please.
Okay, so look, hey, make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe. You know what I mean? If you have any questions for my guy Craig, Ken, myself, Dr. Brown, or Mr. Jerry Garcia, just let us know. Also, hey, check this out. Every time you hear Mr. Garcia over here say food, I want you to take a shot. You know what I'm saying? And if you hear him say dog, smoke a blunt. You know what I'm talking about? And let us know how many times he say it.
That just made me think when like people say, can you tell a joke? It makes me think when people tell me, can you dunk?
Yeah,
like, oh, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Yeah.
It's so
that's how it be, like, you know.
Or do you know Michael Jordan, dog?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dunk. Can you dunk right now?
And for our producer, we appreciate if you keep it down behind the camera on the next episode. Thank you for watching SLiC Talk. We'll see y'all next week.
Right. Remember, he has Tourette's.
Peace.
Peace.